with the guys that you. It was an awful lot of a real difficult situation for them to go to. So that's what you were looking at. In that position, what do you do right there? I think the right choice was made. But you look at some of the things they did. They won an awful lot of hustle categories. I understand the biggest thing is you don't win the basketball game. That's the unfortunate thing that you had. And if you came away with this, that would have been a really nice win and set things up really well on the road swing, because now you got 3 more games to go. You would have had a victory here. You would have been 1-1. But unfortunately, it just does not happen, and it happens every once in a while when you're on the road playing against a very good team. And I still think the Los Angeles Lakers, even though they didn't play the type of game at times that you know that they're capable of, and they haven't played this year the way that you know that they're going to be, this is, it's a really good team. It's an unfortunate situation to be in, but it happens every once in a while on the road. Tonight's postgame coaches press conference is brought to you by Miami Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute, the official sports medicine provider of your Miami Heat. Go where the pros go. Let's head back to Staples Center and hear the postgame comments of Heat head coach Erik Spoelstra.
Yeah, the first one, Westbrook jammed him up. I thought Westbrook had a really good defensive possession on that one. And that's, part of youth. Tyler wanted to go for the kill. I don't blame him for that. That's what I love about kid. It's probably another play to maybe put the ball on the floor and see if something opens up if you're driving the paint. But Tyler wants those moments, and the second one, I thought he got a great look. He bobbled it, and he still had time to get off a clean look. You're not going to get a better one than that. And he's a clutch player, clutch shooter, so we're okay with that.
Coach, you seem to often have a game where you miss a free throw, you miss a layup, you miss, I think it's 3 for 13 and 3. What do you tell him to help get him out of it? Or
same thing I mentioned a couple of games ago. This is a game I honestly felt that with 13 attempts, that could have been 18, 20 attempts. That's the biggest thing. You just keep on playing to the strengths, take your shots that are available, and leave the coach to make the decision whether to keep on riding with you or not. But I wanted to play aggressively, with almost reckless abandon, hunting for 3-point opportunities. It changes everything for us, and he's one of the best shooters on this planet. You're going to go through times where the ball's not going in, but you have to continue to take them. And he had some really good, clean looks. It'll come, no doubt about that. You just have to stay with it, which he does. He has incredible perseverance. It's unique, uncommon perseverance.
When did you know that Jimmy wouldn't be back?
When I was going to put him back in the second quarter, and he wasn't on the bench.
Erik, with someone like Jimmy, you mentioned this with Kyle too. I mean, do you sometimes have to sort of hold them back a little bit because their inclination is to try to play. So how do you manage that situation?
Yeah, you have to, have great communication with the training staff.
Imagine looking down the bench. I want Jimmy Butler to come into the game, and, unfortunately, Jimmy Butler is not there. That's got to be an empty feeling for Heat head coach Erik Spoelstra. We'll be right back with Zaz giving us his final thoughts as we wrap things up when we return. Our final score in overtime, the Lakers outlast Miami 120-117. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
In this city, there's a little bit of everything. Maybe a cafecito to get the day going. Some jerk chicken for lunch. Woo, spicy. How about stone crabs for dinner? Yum! In Miami, we like to mix it up. That's why Popular Bank stays committed to making dreams happen through every step of life, with checking and savings plans, personal financing, and more. Because here, deciding what to eat is just the beginning. Visit popularbank.com or stop by a branch today. Popular Bank, our bottom line is you. All loans are subject to credit review and approval. Popular Bank, member FDIC.
Every time you close your laptop, a Corona gets its lime. And every time your to-do list is to do one less thing, a Corona gets its lime. Every time you press pause. Every time you unwind or lose track of time, a Corona gets its lime. And every time your feet are up while the sun goes down, a Corona gets its lime. So drop a lime in and and find your beach. Please drink responsibly. Corona Extra Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
American Airlines welcomes you back to travel, to seeing friends and family, to being a tourist, to sand between your toes, and yes, even to cheering on your favorite teams live. Because with great fares to so many fantastic destinations, you can be there for all the action. Plus, with American Airlines, there are no change fees in the main cabin, giving you flexibility if your plans change. So what are you waiting for? Book now. American Airlines, you are why we fly. Excludes basic economy, domestic, and select international markets only.
Heat Nation, it is time to have a conversation about the Go Oat. That is the greatest order of all time. We all have a Go Oat, and DoorDash is here to help deliver them all this season as the official on-demand delivery platform of the Miami Heat. With DoorDash, you can reach Go Oat status every time with all your neighborhood favorites around Miami delivered. Legendary meals, heroic groceries, clutch convenience items, and everything in between. Your greatest order of all time is only a few taps away. Download the DoorDash app and go for the Go Oat.
This has been Miami Heat basketball on the Miami Heat Radio Network. Brought to you by
the Sorrento from Kia, official vehicle of the Miami Heat. By Bacardi, a proud sponsor of the Miami Heat. Live passionately, drink responsibly. Bacardi USA Inc., Coral Gables, Florida. And by American Airlines, official airline of the Miami Heat.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the Heat Network postgame show. The final score in overtime, Lakers 120, the Heat 117. Let's welcome Zaz back in the equation for a couple of quick comments. And the first thing I want to ask about is this game obviously really tested the Heat's depth. First, you had foul trouble on both centers. You had to bring in UD and Yurtseven. Vincent saw some time in the fourth quarter. Caleb